Once again, the NAHREP 10. Principle number 5. Invest at least 20% of your income in real estate and stocks because they are the best and safest ways to build wealth. And investing in businesses does not count. Now, the last part was specifically addressing the issue with respect to the Latino community. We tend to be pretty good investors, pretty good savers, but the things that we invest in are sometimes a little risky, like businesses. Now, when we invest in businesses, we don't tend to invest in blue chips. We tend to invest in our cousin's new limousine business or the new taco shop that your father wants to start up and so forth. These are not necessarily bad things, but they're very risky. People who invest in businesses that have the expertise to invest in businesses will tell you they typically have to look at almost 300 companies before they find one that they're willing to invest into. If that's not your business, then you don't have the time to look at 300 companies in order to make a good choice. You're taking on too much risk, right? You want to take care of the health and prosperity of your family first. Real estate and stocks are great. If you're going to invest in the stock market, do your research, learn. Forget money managers. You can do it on your own. In the beginning, invest in index stocks. You're investing in all stocks. And stocks over time almost always go up. And when they go down by 2, 3, 4, 5%. So it's a pretty safe investment. This is what Warren Buffett does. I've acquired a really terrific mentor during this process. His name is Foster Stanback. Foster is a prolific investor, one of the most prolific in the country. He also happens to be married to a Latina. So when a mutual friend of ours talked to him about the Hispanic Wealth Project that we were launching, he wanted to help out. I got to spend 2 days with this gentleman, and he shared with me his disciplines about investments. Do you know that there are stocks in the stock market that have paid dividends over the last 30 or 40 years? These are the types of stocks that people like Foster invest in. We need to learn the disciplines to build wealth over the long run. Forget get-rich-quick schemes. There are people, and we're going to hear the stories about people who invest in certain stocks, penny stocks, high risk, high yield stocks that are going to beat the stock market. The stock market can't be beat. Sure, there's some people who have done it. There are some people who have won lottos, right? That doesn't mean that that's the best way to invest your money. You want to invest your money in things that are almost guaranteed to grow over time. Real estate and stocks are the best. Learn how to do it smartly and intelligently. There's data out there that shows during the housing and economic crisis, Hispanics were hit harder than any other segment of our population. We lost almost 2/3 of our household wealth during that period of time. And the primary reason that that happened was because we weren't diversified. Some of us owned our own homes, so we had real estate. Some of us had businesses, but almost none of us had stocks. In fact, Hispanics invest in things like 401ks and the stock market at a lower percentage than other segments of the population, regardless of income. Even Hispanics that are earning $100,000, $200,000 and more tend to shy away from that. I think it's cultural. I think we like to invest in things that are tangible, things that we touch, things that we understand. The stock market has not been something that we've understood well over time. This has to change. You have to understand the way our financial systems work, the way our tax system works. The 401k process or program is unbelievable. The federal government actually creates a system where we can invest without paying taxes over time, right? This is remarkable, and so many of us do not take advantage of that. That has to change. NAHREP is going to start by setting the example amongst our members. We're going to invest both in real estate, but in the stock market, especially in 401ks and in retirement accounts. We want to mastermind around these things as well. You know, I think we do a good job sharing best practices around how to build better businesses, how to generate more income, how to be more productive, and so forth. We need to start forming mastermind groups where we're sharing best practices around investing, about investing in the stock market, about building wealth over time. We're going to see these disciplines change NAHREP and change the Latino community over time. Well, 20% is not, again, a magic number. It is a number that I think is large enough that if you do the math, will guarantee that you'll be able to live at a lifestyle that is comparable to what you live today when you're in your retirement. And that's how the math plays out. You have to be successful, again, to earn enough to create a surplus. And then you have to do smart by investing that surplus in things that are likely to grow over time, such as real estate and the stock market. So that's why investing 20% of your income in stocks and real estate is principle number 5 of the NAHREP 10. We're halfway there.